Welcome, friends. You are listening to Dr. Polyglot's English Podcast, the place where we practice real, everyday English together. I'm Dr. Polyglot, and my guest today is Nate. Nate works for a travel magazine. Can you guess what the topic of today's conversation is going to be?
Hi, everyone. Dr. Polyglot, thank you for inviting me to the podcast. You look full of energy today.
Thank you, Nate. The weather outside is gorgeous, and I slept very well last night. How about you?
I feel great. I had a good breakfast and a nice cup of coffee, so I am excited about our conversation.
Perfect, because today we have a topic I think everyone is going to love.
Oh, yeah? Is it what I think it is?
Today we are talking about vacations.
Vacations! Yes! That might be my favorite topic ever.
Mine too. But first, everyone, please subscribe to our channel and press the like button. This way, you will never miss an episode and you'll help other English learners find us. Nate, let's start simple. What is a vacation?
A vacation is time away from your normal routine. No work, no school, no responsibilities. It's time that belongs to you.
Exactly. And today, we are going to talk about two very popular vacation destinations. The first one is the beach.
Oh, the beach. That's a classic, and for a good reason.
Why do people love the beach so much?
Well, you have the warm sand, the ocean, the sunshine, and the breeze. The combination is just hard to beat.
It really is. What do people do at the beach?
Swimming is the big one. Getting into that cool water on a hot day, there is nothing better.
Agreed. What else?
You can lie on the sand and relax. Maybe you can read a book or just do absolutely nothing.
That sounds like my perfect afternoon, honestly.
Mine too. And if you have children, they're going to want to build sandcastles.
Sand castles. I love watching children build sand castles. They take it very seriously.
Like little architects, very focused.
Now, if you go to the beach, what do you need to pack?
First, a swimsuit. Obviously, number one on the list.
And a towel. A big beach towel.
Yes, and sunscreen. Very, very important. The sun at the beach is strong.
Please don't forget sunscreen, everyone. Protect your skin. If the sun is strong, look for shade. Sit under a beach umbrella or under a tree.
You'll also need a hat, sunglasses, and a water bottle. Make sure you stay well hydrated on the beach.
Speaking of the beach, let's talk about some useful English phrases you might actually hear or use when you are there.
Oh, I like that. Like, the water is freezing. I say that one every single time I step into the ocean.
Huh, and how about, let's find a spot in the shade? That means you want to sit somewhere out of the direct sun. Or, can you pass me the sunscreen? Very important sentence.
What about if you want to rent equipment, like a surfboard or a beach umbrella for the day?
Great question. You could say, how much does it cost to rent a surfboard for the day? Notice the phrase, for the day. That means the whole day. You can also say, for an hour, or for the afternoon.
And if you want to warn someone about the ocean, you might say, be careful. The current is really strong today. That is a very useful safety phrase.
Excellent. The word current refers to the movement of water in the ocean. A strong current can carry you far from the shore, so knowing that word is really important for your safety at the beach. Okay, now our second destination, very different from the beach, the city.
A city vacation. Cities are the opposite of a quiet beach. They're busy, loud, and exciting.
Exactly. And there's so much to do. You can visit museums and art galleries. There are free concerts and events. You can go sightseeing, landmarks and monuments you have seen in photos your whole life, and suddenly you are standing right in front of them.
That feeling is incredible. Think of the Statue of Liberty in New York City or Big Ben in London.
And the food. Big cities have restaurants from every culture in the world.
You could eat exotic meals every single day.
And shopping. Cities are wonderful for shopping, too.
So a city vacation keeps you very busy. There is never a dull moment.
What do you pack for a city vacation?
Comfortable walking shoes, that is number one. You walk a lot in a city.
From the museum to the restaurant to the shop. Yes, your feet will get a workout. Remember to book all the events you want to attend in advance. They often sell out early.
Bring a mix of clothes, casual for daytime, something a little nicer for a dinner in a restaurant.
And your phone, of course, for photos and maps so you don't get lost.
Bring a portable charger because your phone battery will not survive a city vacation without one.
Now, let's be honest, vacations are wonderful, but sometimes things go wrong. Have you ever had a vacation disaster, Nate?
Oh yes, once my luggage got lost at the airport. I arrived at my destination, but my suitcase did not. That was very stressful.
That is actually a very common problem. And in English, you would go to the airline desk and say, "Excuse me, my bag didn't arrive. Can you help me?" Or you could say, "My luggage is missing."
And if there is a problem with your hotel room, you call the front desk and say, "I'm sorry to bother you, but the air conditioning in my room isn't working." Very polite and very clear.
Notice that phrase, "I'm sorry to bother you." It is a very polite and natural way to begin a complaint or request in English. It shows respect for the other person's time. Very useful in hotels, restaurants, and shops. Nate, tell me, do you prefer a relaxing vacation like the beach or an active, exciting one like the city?
Honestly, it depends on my mood. Sometimes I just want to lie on the sand and do nothing. Other times I want to explore and stay busy all day.
A balance is probably ideal.
Exactly. A few days of each would be perfect. What about you?
I lean toward relaxing. Sitting somewhere beautiful with no schedule and a good book, that is my dream.
That sounds lovely. Now, dream vacations. If you could go anywhere, where would you go?
Japan. All my friends have been traveling to Japan lately, and everything looks so interesting.
Oh, Japanese food alone is worth the trip.
I'd love to see the cherry blossoms in the spring. Pink trees everywhere. It must be breathtaking. We have a few cherry trees in Central Park, and they are beautiful in the spring.
And my dream destination is the Amalfi Coast in Italy. Beautiful blue water, colorful villages on the cliffs, fresh seafood.
That sounds like a perfect beach and city vacation in one place.
Exactly, the best of both worlds.
You know, Nate, different cultures have very different ideas about what a vacation should look like. Have you noticed that in your work for the travel magazine?
Absolutely. For example, in some countries, people often take long vacations, sometimes a whole month in the summer. They really believe in switching off completely and resting.
That is interesting. In the United States, vacations tend to be shorter, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, and Americans often plan every single day in advance.
In other cultures, travel is much more spontaneous. People just go and figure out the details when they arrive. No strict plan.
I love that word, spontaneous. It means doing something without planning it beforehand. We made a spontaneous decision to visit Paris this weekend. Spontaneous, a great word to know.
And the opposite would be having a full itinerary. That is your detailed schedule for the entire trip. Let me check my itinerary to see what we are doing tomorrow. And maybe practice your English along the way. You can learn so much just by talking to locals and reading signs and menus.
Well, we have covered a lot today. The beach, the city, what to pack, and our dream destinations.
And hopefully, everyone picked up some great vocabulary along the way. Words like destination, sunscreen, monument, current, and portable charger.
All very useful in real life. Well, our time is up for today. Thank you so much for listening. And we have a question for you. Please answer in the comments. Would you choose the beach or the city for your next vacation? Tell us why.
We'd love to read your answers. Until next time, keep practicing and keep learning.
Have a great day, everyone. See you in the next episode.
Bye for now. Have a wonderful week.